I was what I think is now called a digital nomad for quite a few years. And over time, just having stuff was really inconvenient.
Yeah.
And so over time, I just had less and less stuff to the point where like all my stuff fits in that backpack at this point.
That is across from us in this recording studio.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of stuff.
So hold on a second. So does this exclude or include clothing?
So I have this pair of pants. This is my only pair of pants.
Okay.
I have 3 shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I have 10 pairs of underwear. I have 10 socks.
That's it. So you must have tried a lot of pants and shirts then. What are we working with here?
These shirts are definitely quality. These are the Calvin Klein modal is the material.
Yeah.
They're super breathable. They don't get smelly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are great. The pants are ones that my wife picked out. So I don't actually know what they are.
That's great.
Yeah.
They made the cut.
They did.
Or maybe there's some karmic debt and you just have to wear them now. I don't know.
They're honestly, they're a bit too thin. And so whenever it gets hot, I feel like I'm glued to them. And it's very hard to take them off. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll stick with the shirt recommendation. What else is in your bag? Is there anything that wouldn't be obvious? I'm sure there's a laptop and some cables and charging, etc.
Yep, a lot more cables than you would anticipate. There's like 6 or 8 different cables that I have to do to connect things.
Dongle City.
Yep, I have standard toiletries. I think one that I keep with me that's maybe a little bit uncommon.
Throwing stars.
No, I keep something with me. I call them my focus goggles.
Okay.
They're kind of like horse blinders. So when you're on an airplane, I have the attention span of a goldfish. And so if I'm trying to work and the person next to me is watching Transformers, I'm just going to end up watching Transformers with no sound.
Uh-huh.
And so having these just blocks my ability to see anything peripheral. I have them here if you want to check them out.
Would you mind? I want to see these things. I might need a pair of these. Here, why don't you sit down just so people can see this? Yeah. Because this is also not a big bag.
No,
this is substantially smaller than my bag, which does not contain all of my earthly belongings.
These are my focus goggles.
Oh, wow. You made these.
Oh, yeah. Custom built.
This is incredible. Okay. So what we got here, these are, okay. So for people, I'm going to put these on in a second, but for people who can't see them, so they're basically almost
safety
like
glasses.
They're like shooting range glasses. You have basically created like Inuit style sunglasses in a sense, which people can look up. But by painting something on the surface to create sort of a thin sliver.
It's like I took a little bit of masking tape over the middle. This is the 3rd iteration.
Okay, put some masking tape in the middle.
I spray painted.
And then you spray paint it, and then you put like kinesio tape or something?
That's just like a normal athletic tape. Because I've been trying with the spacing.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are pretty amazing.
Yeah. And so they're good. I've tried different versions. So like one of the versions.
Yeah, I was imagining actual blinders, which would be a little, it might freak out the families around.
Yeah. I mean, this also freaks people out. But
that is amazing.
Yeah. And so like, it's the perfect.
Yeah, we'll definitely need a photo of this. This might be, I think this should be for the thumbnail for the episode. You should have these on. That would definitely get a couple of extra clicks.
Yeah.
All right. Those are cool.
This is a 3rd version. The first version was just dots, just circles.
Mm-hmm.
But turns out with that form factor, you get really dizzy.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's bad. So doing the slit works, but then it turns out this slit was a little bit too wide, so I just put some tape on it. But this is the final form of the focus goggles.
Okay, focus goggles for the win. Anything else you got in there? Any like runes that you cast to make critical company decisions?
I keep my passport. I keep a copy of the Constitution in my bag.
Okay. Tell me more.
It's the law, so it's a good reminder.
Don't break the law again. Don't break the law again. No, seriously, what is what I mean, I understand it's the law, but most people also don't want to inadvertently or purposefully break the law, but they don't carry a copy of the Constitution. So what does that serve in your life?
It's surprising. It takes like 2 hours to read it. It's a really short document, and it is surprising how often it ends up coming up in a discussion or a debate. Like one recently related to the election, somebody was saying the Electoral College is unconstitutional. And I said, no, it's in the Constitution. It's Article 2, Section 1. They're like, no, it's not. It's like, I have a Constitution right here.
And they're like, okay, fine.
Yeah. It's literally in the Constitution. It's definitely constitutional. Like, okay, well, it shouldn't be constitutional. It's like, fair enough.
Yeah.
But like, it's definitely constitutional.